This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
So let's run through the main event here. We got Rick and Scott Steiner retaining the WCW tag team titles, going to a draw with Terry Gordy and Steve Williams. They go 28 minutes and 22 seconds. It was announced as a 30-minute draw. And Meltzer would say it was both a good match and a bad match. For people who've watched Japanese tapes and or are fans of amateur wrestling and actually understand the moves they're doing, it was pretty watchable. It was evident from seeing the fans live give no reaction to anything except weak pops for the Steiners comebacks that the fans have been taught that those moves work and see different moves like crabs, arm bars, spinning toe holds, etc., used as winning holds before fans see them as anything more than boring mat work. Fans also have no idea what to make of Gordy and Williams. They're obviously not faces, but have never been pushed as heels, except for that ridiculous Japanese costuming that fans didn't seem to react to. The wrestling itself was solid all the way through, although Gordy and Williams sell a lot better than the Steiners. The stuff with the mat was hard-hitting as a foundation for the feud and to establish Gordy and Williams as a team on par with the Steiners. This was probably a good idea to do the Broadway, but it left the show ending on a flat note, 3.25 stars. And Jim, I've wanted to watch this again in years past. And I think maybe 3 years ago, I watched it again because I kind of forgot. I remembered the Sting match. I remembered the Rude match. I certainly never forgot the bikini thing. But I thought, man, Terry Gordy and Steve Williams and the Steiners, I got to go watch this. And even watching it a few years ago, I was disappointed that it went on last and it was a draw. I don't know. I mean, at that point it was on the network and I wasn't paying $20, but a draw in the main event, I don't know. What say you?
Didn't bother me. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
It can happen. It's viable. It's realistic. It's believable. You could have a draw. That's why we had a time limit. And I like that match. Of course, I'm a mark for those two teams. And, you know, I worked very diligently to get that match booked, and I worked very diligently to get Doc and Gordy here or there at that point in time. So it didn't bother me, Connie. It's just back to old school wrestling. The last match had a time limit, and they used all of it. And it kept the story alive, and we lived to fight another day. So I enjoyed it, didn't have a problem with it whatsoever. I can see your situation philosophically. You know, we got to send them home happy. Not necessarily. That's just my take.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.